What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Lots to get into today, but before I get into that, my background and everything probably looks pretty weird, and I have not done a video in a little bit, and both of those things are due to the fact that, well, I just moved. So this is my unfinished basement of my new house, and it's really the only place I could find to start filming here, but as we grow, we'll kind of get something cool. You can watch me develop the space as we go. So anyone who is a new subscriber, thank you for sticking around. Sorry it's been a while. And the long-term people, thank you for bearing with me. I really appreciate it. And I got some good stuff today. And there's really exciting news, like the new tax credit that literally could be passed any minute. I'm filming this on Sunday afternoon, and they are trying to get it passed as we speak, which is really exciting. So cutting in really quick because, well, just literally an hour ago as I was editing, I found out that the Senate did actually pass the bill onto the House. So we're that much closer to actually seeing this happen in real life. So it's looking pretty good, actually. Okay, back to the video. We're going to talk about that, but the real thesis of this is 3 things that we can look forward to in the 2023 model year of purchasing. We're talking new colors, we're talking about potential new pricing, and we're talking about a new way of ordering. So we're going to get into all of that right now. Let's do it. And of course, before we do that, I do have to ask that if you are a frequent viewer of the channel and you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing because that really does help me and I would appreciate it. And that's all I'll say about that. Let's get into the video. So this first bit of news kind of popped up a couple weeks ago. I actually filmed the whole video about it and I lost the card that I was filming on. So, oh well, I'm adding it into this video as part of it because it's pretty exciting actually. So I made another video a while back about what would be cool to see in the 2023 model year of the Ford F-150 Lightning. And personally, something I really wanted to see is some new color options. And it looks like we're actually seeing that right now. So on the screen is the Ford F-150 Lightning in the Area 51 color code from Ford. Now, this is along with the Cactus Grey color, which we have not seen yet, or at least I haven't seen yet, are supposedly on the table for 2023. And this is exciting because this is a popular color that we've seen on trucks like the Maverick or other SUVs like the Bronco. So all Ford's kind of new, models that are selling out like crazy include these kind of trendier, muted colors like Area 51 and Cactus Grey. And it was kind of surprising when it was offered on the first year of the Lightning. However, now it looks like we will get it, which I personally love. The Area 51 blue I think would look great with the blue logo on the Lightning. So I don't know. I guess that's a good thing for those of us who can wait, right? So if you didn't get an order in 2022, at least there's new color options in 2023. Now, that is a double-edged sword because I have also seen reports that we are losing some colors. Just as recently of last week, I saw a post about someone saying that they can no longer get the smoked quartz even for their 2022 build, which is a bummer. And another shade of blue is going away as well. So yes, is it kind of a toss-up if you liked one versus the other? Yeah, it kind of stinks if you're losing the color that you wanted. But I think it's a fair trade-off, and I'm excited about these new colors, at least for now. And the real reason why this is interesting news is the fact that they're changing stuff like this means other changes are still potentially possible for the 2023 year, which is why I'm excited about this. We could still potentially see further modification to your builds. Like right now, the biggest complaint I think is the XLT. You can't add the extended range battery without adding $20,000 worth of other things to the vehicle. So hopefully this addition of new colors also means we might get an additional level of configuration in the 2023 builder. Now this is far from confirmed, but it's a sign that it could happen. Maybe we can like add a moonroof to the XLT or small things like that allow you to configure. Again, we probably won't get that level until Ford has things on lockdown for production, which it might be hard for them to do by 2023 builds, but you never know. And speaking of that builder and the website builder, let's talk about pricing. Now, it's going to be a little bit tricky this year because, like I mentioned, we're hopefully hours away from a new tax credit possibly being pushed through. And with that, there's a couple new exciting ways of purchasing, including the best part, hands down, is a point of sale tax credit for EVs, especially on the Lightning, which means $7,500 not having to be worked into your taxes at all, but rather reduced from the price tag at the point of purchase, which is awesome. That's a $7,500 reduction. And I will do a full video deep dive of the layers of like what qualifies. But the important bullets for now is it's a point of sale at $7,500 off of your truck. You cannot buy a truck that is over $80,000 because then it is no longer qualified. And the final thing to keep in mind is if you make over $150,000 a year, you are not eligible to receive this point of sale credit. And we can get into the weeds and whirls of like how, for instance, Rivian's pretty upset that a lot of their vehicles will no longer qualify for a credit at all because of this price cap, among other controversies and other cool things about the credit, but we'll save that for another video. And I actually just hopped onto Ford's website to double check the Lariat pricing, and conveniently that's priced at, with destination charges and everything, at $79,269, meaning that might be Ford's sweet spot. And if that's what you're looking at, you can almost bank everything you got that that's not going to go up in price. So we'll talk about the final thing I wanted to bring up in this episode is possibly a new way of ordering. And well, when do we get to order for 2023? And unfortunately, we just don't know. I recently saw a post in the forums about fleet ordering for 2023 model years starting on August 8th. So what we're seeing here is the possible timeline for at least fleet ordering. Now, again, this doesn't necessarily mean that's when us consumers can order ours for 2023, but it kind of gets the gears turning. Well, we were supposed to start ordering in summer of 2022, so well, summer's almost done. So if it's not happening in August, well, I don't know when it will be. So August 10th is the date that we see here for order bank opening. Again, this is fleet specifically, so it might be close. We might see ours maybe a couple days after that, if I had to guess, but it should be pretty soon. And it says here also the 2023 F-150 BEV Lightning ordering guide will be released on or about the date that the order bank opens. So that means hopefully at the very least we'll see a 2023 builder. Again, take all of this with a grain of salt, but soon. So that's pretty exciting to see, and hopefully we'll see these new colors, maybe some new configurations. And it's right around the corner. This is actually literally set for like Wednesday of this week. So the number that does catch my attention of this screenshot we're looking at here is the October 10th date of job one, which means ordering has to begin for us consumers at the very least before that. So we're close, guys. It's right around the corner, and I promise to be here when it happens, and I can't wait to dive in with you guys to check it all out. And then the final thing I leave you with is yet another piece of news from Jim Farley, who broke to the press again about how much he is over the dealer markups we're seeing. And I kept thinking they'd die down. You keep hearing that at least the used car market's starting to mellow out a little bit right now. And I figured surely we'd start to see maybe a little less craziness from dealers marking up the Ford F-150 Lightning and other popular models, but that is just far from the truth. Every single day I see a $40,000, a $50,000, a $20,000 markup, and people write to me and share me like their dealer, like things that have happened to them, of them all of a sudden being charged more, and it's not going anywhere. And the news is making its way to Jim Farley. At least he's trying to explain to us that he's trying to do something about it. And yet again, he has hinted at the online buying experience. And he also mentioned in this article that he thinks he can reduce costs by up to almost $800 per vehicle by doing these online ordering, which, well, cutting out dealers probably would save even more than that if I had to guess. But of course, new costs are in place, like the web development of the portal to buy it and a whole new team you'd have to build. So it doesn't break even probably for a couple of years, but still, it's probably going to be a better consumer experience, which therefore means more sales. And I know we all have a kind of odd relationship with dealers here on this channel. We've had good news from them. We've had a lot of bad news from them. We've seen some good things, but we've seen even more bad things. And, you know, I always kind of preface this with like, sometimes the vocal minority of these people, the bad news kind of shoots to the top of our headlines when they still are like not the majority. So I've been trying to do a better job of not grouping all dealers in as like doing some sketchy things. Like, in fact, go watch my test drive video of the F-150 Lightning, where I got to kind of finally drive one and give you a little tour of it. I have a link to a dealer there who's not doing markups at all. So there are some dealers out there where you can find, you know, at least, and I can't believe we're like so excited just to find someone doing it at MSRP, but you know, that's the way of the world right now. So at this point, I think I'm probably rambling. So before you comment and say, Larry, this could have been a 5-minute video, I just missed making videos, so I had a lot to say. Long story short, I will get back at it, and I can't wait to keep videos coming. So please stay subscribed. Don't leave me quite yet. And thank you guys so much for watching. Wish me luck on unpacking, because here, let me show you this. Disaster. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got to get back to unpacking. So thanks for watching. Bye, guys.